don't even know what to say about this idea. Pirates are cool. I have no further explanation for what this video is or why I'm making it, other than that's kind of neat. So I have a bunch of craft supplies left from previous videos, and I was like, I wonder if I can make tiny pirate ships out of these supplies and then float them in my sink for tiny pirate purposes. So that's what we're gonna try to do. I thought I had a hot glue gun, which was gonna make this a lot easier because you can pretty firmly glue things. So what we got Elmer's glue. If you've seen my previous craft video, you know this stuff doesn't work. It doesn't do anything, but we are gonna use it. We got that, and then I have this waxed string I found in a box, and I was like, why do I even own this? So I figure you can tie stuff together with it. That feels useful. Are we ready? Do you want to make tiny pirate ships with me? Let's make tiny pirate ships. All right, concept one. This is the one I think has the highest odds of success. I have these craft sticks. I think, theory, we can make a little barge if we tie them together. They should float. This is the theory. So, ooh, I kind of want a purple ship. Don't know about y'all, but that sounds good to me. We could alternate, do two colors. Oh, shut up. Blue and purple. I'm filming this at the end of Bi Visibility Week. And so out of respect for my fellow gays, if I had a pink, I would use it, believe me. All right, so this is my idea. These have little notches. You tie around the little notches, you got a boat. I have no idea if this is gonna work, but what's scary is this is the best idea I have. It is only downhill from here. Lay these on. A diddly doodly doo. A dee da boop doo boo. There's the concept. We're on it. Take two. We're gonna try again because I have better ideas. I've grown wiser in the last 1 second, and now I know how to do things. Okay, we're gonna tie it onto the first one. This is the concept, this is the theory. I'm basically halfway to being a shipbuilder at this point. All right, now this is my theory. This is my theory. You just wrap it around the one next to it. We're like halfway there. We're not even close to halfway there. Every time I say that phrase, I have to fully restrain every inch of my body from saying living on a prayer. I so desperately want to. I'm never gonna be able to live out a life on the high seas, mostly because I am desperately terrified of the ocean. I don't know how to swim, which I'm sure doesn't help, but also the ocean's very big, which is terrifying, and I don't have that in me. Boat. Okay, it doesn't look like a boat yet. It looks like a really shitty Christmas decoration for like bisexual Christmas. That's stage one of the boat. And now I'm gonna do the other side. Oh no, I need to be more careful. Is it too soon for Titanic jokes, or are those like kosher now? Like, are we chill to make Titanic jokes? I kind of feel like we are, right? We're halfway there. See, I can't do it. I can't not sing it if I'm crafting. This is why I don't try to achieve anything. Every time I get halfway to it, I'm like, I'm becoming Bon Jovi, and it gets really stressful. I don't work out. I make tiny boats. It's a form of fitness, okay? All right, let me just tie it off, and then I will welcome you into the world of piracy. So there's like the bottom. It's gonna hold together moderately well, I think. That feels like a win. That feels like a win. It's gay. It's fun. This is great. I think it does need a little sail. You can't deny me that, can you? I wish I had something pink. I would love to make this gayer, but I just can't. We're 2/3 of the way to a bi. Triangle. It's it's not really proportionate. I shouldn't have made this a square, I think is part of the problem. I think I just made a shark. Where's my phone? I'm gonna look up like a sailboat. I feel like that's kind of what we're making. You would have like the one in the front, and then you'd also have like a tinier one in the back. Yeah, I'm seeing it. All right, so I think we glue these on, and you've got kind of an approximation of a sail, don't you? What I'll say, I think this is much more of like a leisure reservoir, lake, pond kind of boat, it's not going to survive on the high seas. It's just not. But then again, neither would I. A little sail. So there's a bunch of little holes in these popsicle sticks. I'm going to try just threading this through and seeing. So I've got some string in here, and I'm wondering if I can sort of just tie this on somewhere. It's all going wrong. It's all happening. Whoever designed this barge just did a piss poor job. Oh, no. Okay. Pirate's life is not for me. Innovating. We're gonna fold this and see if we can just tape it right on. Or glue. If you see it from this angle, not bad. Any other angle, a little questionable. All right, well, we're gonna test that on the high seas in a bit, but ship number 1 is all done for now. Next, we have pipe cleaners, and I'm curious what we can do with pipe cleaners. See, this we can make gay. That's good. Like, I'm just wondering, I don't know how well these float. What are the possibilities? All right, making these a little thicker. I'm gonna roughly braid them together. We just made a thick stick. So, there's that. Let's make another one. Ow, ow. Yeah, I don't really have a plan on this one. Ma'am, return to your assigned seat, please. So we got two of these. Let's make it tacky. I love to be tacky. Take a bunch of orange ones. And we're gonna just... we're gonna see how well that floats. Just like that. Yep, that's what I intended to do. So I'm thinking of these bigger ones, more structurally sound, but it'll still, you know, move on the water. These are just boat theories I have. So we have this, whatever this is. We're just gonna weave it. And I don't know what that's gonna do. Just really using my weaving fundamentals. I don't really know a ton, but like you go over and under. Duh. It's gonna take forever. I do have a lot of pipe cleaners though, so I guess. What have I got to lose, you know? If none of these float, I will cry. Okay, see? We're getting like a floor situation. God, living on a prayer stuck in my head still. Status update, we're halfway done and we are out of orange. So we're gonna go with red. It's gonna be ugly. But you know what? That's okay. These aren't about aesthetics. It's about pirates. And do they float? Why am I spending my time on this? So we're all the way at the end on the top, but the sides are not. So I'm gonna redo the sides towards all the same. It's gonna be a little narrower, but I think that's gonna be good. Status update. I've made a tiny bed. Oh, she's crooked, but there she is. So I bet you that's gonna float. I wove that pretty tight. I think it needs a little fleck. You know what, let's do it in another color, because I hate myself. Done. No, I'm kidding. Maybe like that. I think it needs some railings. This is not safe. That's really not safe, but looking at my other previous boat, I don't know if pirates follow OSHA rules. See, now that's a boat. Yeah, I'm kind of an expert in shipbuilding. I want to see my boat. So I'm gonna flirt with people from now on. What if we make it a little propeller? What does a propeller look like? Oh, it looks like a butt butterfly. I feel good. I think that one actually has decent odds. Paper boat. Problem is, my paper is pre-cut. Like, it's got shapes already cut out of it. So we're gonna have to get innovative. These are all very bad shapes for a boat. We have diamonds. I have a pentagon. Ah, to look up boats again. I guess if you think about it, you got like a whole, you got up. My favorite part of the boat is up. We're gonna take some strips. I think we're just gonna start innovating. This is where I thrive. I thrive under pressure. I thrive in the unknown. I'm ripping all my paper. Boat. So that's kind of boat. I just want to know what it's like to sail on the high seas. Is that so much to ask? Problem is I don't know how Elmer's glue does because it is washable, which means it probably doesn't degrade in water. I'm just speculating. The eternal issue with being me. Just too much glue everywhere, always. All right, we're gonna glue these next to each other. Those will make us some little sides on our freaky little boat. All right, game plan. We're adding some little strips to this boat. This looks nothing like a boat, don't worry. It's gonna be more of a canoe if we're being realistic. See, this is the challenge of working with set shapes. I have to build monstrosities instead of beautiful works of art as I'm capable of. See, this is the vision of this one. It's like a hot dog bun for crafts. See, we're gonna take on water on the ends though, so we're gonna need something to, let's see if triangles are gonna do better. No, because triangles are a bad shape. Oh no, triangles are a good shape. Oh, I never feel more empowered than when I'm doing crafts. Except like maybe when I'm in therapy and she tells me I did something good, which is something I should work on in therapy. Okay, I'm gonna fold these in half and then they're gonna be the nose and the butt nose of, like that. Half, and then we're gonna close it, glue this together. I have to be patient, and I'm not patient. I'm not. Back to not waiting. Literally just said, I should wait. I'm an adult, I can wait. Then I immediately went, but what if I don't wanna wait? We're building a canoe of sorts. It's still not watertight, not even by paper standards. Like there's a huge gap at either end. I'm gonna have to figure out what will go there. I think that could be a functioning boat. I'm just worried it's gonna hit the water and just tip over immediately. Trying to flatten out the bottom. I need to plug my ends. You know how it is. We're just gonna try to... I am getting my ass kicked. I plugged it. I guess that's what matters. I think we're gonna call my mom and ask her to help me. So we got a canoe. This is boat 3. Number 1 is this lovely sailboat. It is a mix of popsicle sticks, paper, and some like waxed thread stuff I found in a bin. The construction's actually decent, so I'm gonna have a 75% chance of at least floating for a bit. Number 2 is this beautiful all pipe cleaner option. Has railings for safety, a nice non-functioning decorative propeller, and a little flag to let people know that you're pee. I give this one like an 85% chance. I think this one's gonna float. I think it's actually a remarkably solid design. And final one is this high-quality canoe I made. Fully paper, this one. I'm giving this one a 20% chance because it keeps falling apart, and also it's made of washable glue. So odds are good as soon as this hits water, all the glue dissolves and it just falls right in. Let's head over to the high seas and see how it goes. Welcome to the high seas. Making sure it gets full, so if anybody sinks, she sinks. Let's begin. Number 1, I need to name them. They're boats. Oh, they normally get women's names, but I'm kind of like, you know. All right, this is the Jerry. It's floating and the paper's not even getting wet. Wow. The Jerry floats. I feel like a real pirate. All right, number 2, the Curtis. All right, Jerry, go up there. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, she's taking on water. She's taking on water. Oh. Oh, no. I had such high hopes. Oh, no. I don't know if any of you guys ever played Trade Winds growing up. I did. This is exactly what it feels like to lose a battle in that when it's like your favorite ship. Like it's the one that I put all my cannons on. My special fancy cannon. All right, Curtis, you're a submarine now. Your flag will stand as a monument to my shame. Jerry's still going. Taking on a little bit of water right here on the edges. Getting a little wet, but paper's still dry. We're still upright. Last one is the one I'm giving a 10%. I mean, after that was my best work. I spent forever on that. We're gonna get Mark on the water. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ah, it's going exactly, well actually this is going better than I expected. It is about to sink. You can see it is just, I mean it's, water's leaking in, but it's still, it's holding up better than that one did. It's lasting longer. The Jerry's going down. Alright, Mark. I salute you. Thank you for your service. Yeah, that glue is just dissolving instantly. I can see it. I can see the purple. Yeah, oh, I will say that the Curtis did stay intact. It's completely intact. It just soaked up the water. The Mark. Yeah, it's exactly what I thought was going to happen with that glue, which is just reactivating the glue. That piece of paper is holding on. Oh, see. Jerry's taking on water. The life of a pirate is a lot harder than I thought. We didn't even get to have a single fight. There were no cannonballs fired. It's an emotional day. So what we learned, popsicle stick boat will float at least, well, it's, I mean, it is, to be fair, it's taking on a lot of water, but it's still floating. So that's definitely the best design. If you want a boat that will hit the bottom of the ocean, but will still be intact when it gets there, the pipe cleaner boat was a great pick. Yeah, it stays intact wonderfully. And if you want experience, I mean, if you want your boat to get to the bottom and, I mean, dissolve into its constituent parts, if you want to be able to reuse the chunks of your boat, I don't think the paper was the problem here. I think the Elmer's glue was the problem, because you can see it just dissolved immediately. The fact that I don't think I have a future in shipbuilding. I barely have a future in being funny, much less being useful. I am all aesthetic and no function. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go clean the construction paper out of my sink. Hopefully we'll do this again soon. Probably not this, unless I get better materials. I was gonna say ingredients. Better ingredients for my boats. But yeah, let me know if you have anything else you'd like me to try. I'm willing to build more things and then sink them. Definitely eager to build and destroy. Alright, see you again soon.